Simon & Schuster Audio presents Stowaway and Milkrun, two unabridged stories by Mary Higgins Clark, read by Jan Maxwell.
Milkrun. Where on earth could Dick be? Jen pulled off her overseas uniform cap and pushed back the damp brunette ringlets that clustered on her forehead. The April sun shone bright and clear. The green water lapped at the land, but it was hot. Bermuda, she reflected, might be paradise for honeymooners, but for the stewardesses who worked a flight down from New York, served 60 passengers a 3-course lunch, laid over 50 minutes at Kindley Field, and prepared a hot dinner on the return trip, Bermuda was nothing but a milk run. Why had Dick phoned operations to make sure she hadn't been canceled from this flight? A sense of trouble, foreign to the sunny afternoon, filled her. It couldn't be cast aside, even by thinking of the month since Dick had been the lone passenger on her first Bermuda flight. He had griped about his paper sending him down to do a series of articles on the honeymoon paradise, and she had griped about being frozen on the honeymoon paradise run for a month. The next day he'd been at the terminal to meet her flight, and he'd been meeting it every day since. But this was her last Bermuda trip, and next week Dick's assignment would be finished. He'd be back in New York, and they'd spend some lovely evenings making up for all the crowded hours at Kindley Field. What had Dick meant yesterday when he confided he thought he had stumbled onto a really big story? She felt a hand on her shoulder, turned, and was in Dick's arms. His kiss was urgent, brief, and fierce. "Jen, darling." It was the first time he had called her darling, but it seemed right and natural. "Listen as carefully as you've ever listened in your life, because you've got to get this straight. Here." He handed her a rolled-up copy of a magazine. "Stuff this in your pocketbook and get it to my newspaper tonight. Go to the office, 5th floor, and ask for Bill Ryan, the night editor." "Bill Ryan, 5th floor," Jen replied. "But—" Dick cut her short. "I'll check with operations. 15 minutes."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?